Morning. Morning powwow complete. A little bit of corn left from the last couple of rounds last night that we haven't dumped in the bins yet, or in the wet bin. Rolling out to a new field this morning. Alan, Jim, and Onyx will be here soon. Dad's taking off with the combine to get some end rows up. She's thick. I planted grass through here, so hopefully it'll get nice here. We can have a row of stuff here all in one spot. One-handed. Good? So we're hooking up this VT tool mostly just because this is going to do a lot better job of going through any standing corn stalks if that's what we need to do. Perfect. We got a truck in now so I can fire that dryer up before I head out with this thing and do a few acres. 21.4. I got two samples. One was 21.4, one was 21.36. About 4 points wetter, 4% wetter than what we've been taking, but this is a later day maturity. Hopefully a higher yielding hybrid, but we are going to have to crank the heat up on the dryer a little more.
Do you think we need a third truck here?
A little bit of a wet spot here that we almost always farm through, but it just never grows a whole lot because it gets too wet in the spring. But sometimes it grows a good crop, and it's here, and we farm around it. It wouldn't be efficient to go around it, and we pay taxes on it, so we plant it every year. Anyway, this long scraggly stuff just doesn't go through the ripper very well, so I'm chewing it up before the ripper gets over here. And same with this spot. Look at that. We do have tile under here. But you can just only do so much with this area. But half the years it grows a good crop. We just had a wet spring.
Man, I treat you like a woman.
Looks like the rest of the operation's running smoothly, so I am going to put new points on this ripper. We got a guy coming to run it tonight, or maybe we'll put Onyx in it. They probably got some acres left on them, but I got time now, so I'm just gonna do it. And then this way it'll just be done, and we'll be able to finish out the rest of the year on those points. All right, these things are not light. I've got two different types here. So there's some deer ones somewhere. These ones I got from Storm Ag. I got them from Nate. I believe he's out of Michigan. They're not any lighter. There's my deer ones. Several new ones in there. Anyway, I need 9 of them. I'm gonna put them up against each other and just kind of go every other. But I can only do one at a time with the camera, so I'll be right back. Got them. So these are kind of a floater deal. There's a bolt that goes in there and just holds them from going on or off. You don't actually tighten them down to the shank, but every single one of these holes, I guess, where the bolts go, are packed full of dirt. There's nothing you can do about that other than dig them out. Easy job, but kind of heavy too. One off. And I'm gonna put a Storm Ag one on this outer point here first. Put the bolt right back in. Come on now. probably switch this to a pry bar. Or not a pry bar. Breaker bar. One done. 8 to go. Okay, we got 9 of them done. Split every other between the Storm Ag and the deer points. That little guy in there was broken too. Honestly, that kind of made me sweaty crawling around on my knees and lifting those things up and down. Unfortunately, I didn't think about it until afterwards, but I could have just used the finger snappy trick. And I did it the hard way. Alan came back with the Peterbilt, and he's got a filter restriction that I've cleared out a few times, but apparently it's just gotten worse. So I'm gonna do something that's gonna torture about half of you. I am gonna blow out this air filter with compressed air, and all of our engines will explode immediately. Oh, listen to all that fabric in there tearing. Yes, no filter quality left in it whatsoever. It's like ASMR torture. I know half of you are losing your minds right now. Oh, there he goes. He'll be lucky to even make it to the field. I'm sorry I had to. Well, according to the app, they are acreage-wise 55% finished with that field. 56.9 remaining. Yield is looking better than we thought. Moisture's a lot higher. These are going to be my tests between starter and not starter fertilizer. Interestingly, the continuous fertilizer strips are way outperforming the other ones, but that could be because they were in the perfect strip across the field. And the combine has 54% fuel left yet, so I don't have to worry about that right now. We'll just get Jim's truck done. Did you break anything on this round? Nothing. What are you up to, Ditch? Oh, about 2 feet. All right, as hilarious luck would have it, Alan came back and the Peterbilt's overheating. And it says the coolant temp is low, but it's hot enough that it's boiling over into the overflow, and I don't dare open it right now. So we're gonna let it cool off by the shop, and I'm gonna take him back up to the field to grab the extra truck, because we're only running with 2 trucks today, but we got a 3rd one in the field. I guess it's true what they say. Never blow out an air filter with compressed air. Well, I brought Alan, swapped him, and then he headed home on me, so now I'm driving a truck. Like a real farmer, look at me go. They already got a full load waiting for me, so I'm just gonna jump trucks. I don't get to see any of the cool action happening or anything. I'll be all right, but you guys probably want to see that. Dumping. Millennials don't use brooms. Onyx had to run to hockey, so now Jim's in the grain cart. I don't think he's run grain cart yet this year.
In regulations on 202, so you look at...
It's a back and forth kind of thing.
Last night was the same thing.
That finishes off this field. This is a decent sized field. That was a pretty good day. Well, I'm tired. See you later.